Hello, Barbara Brogan here. I'm happy to be talking today with Paul Bloomfield about the Africa campaign coming up. I'd like to first start off with thanking everyone who helped with the last two mini campaigns we had. The first one was for Seoul, where 242 people from 28 countries donated $27,000, and that really helped with covering the costs of Seoul. And, to me, by the way, with Seoul, hearing Paul go to the demilitarized zone, to the DMZ, and just, working with that whole email, I felt so much a part of it, and I felt so much appreciation for what Prem Rawat is doing and for what our WOPG team is doing to make all this possible. Then the next campaign we had was for Kyoto, in which 230 people from 29 countries gave $43,000, and that really helped cover the trip to Japan, the WOPG expenses part of it. And along with the donations everyone makes to the Global Event Fund, that's making everything possible. Now, today we want to launch a campaign for the tour that Mr. Rawat is going to do in Africa. And Paul has been working really hard, on arranging all the different aspects of the campaign with the events and the media. And there's going to be 3 events that are WOPG events there: Madagascar, Johannesburg, and Benin. And then we'll also cover whatever media expenses there are that come up along the way. So, Paul.
Hi, Barbara. It's great to talk to you. It's brilliant to hear the response that we've had for Kyoto and for South Korea. Really, it was almost an afterthought to start with in terms of going to the demilitarized zone. And I just really wanted to go there to see what it was like, because it's such a historically important place for, the world, because as you can see at the moment, it's getting very, very sensitive with what's going on there. And also, with Kyoto as well, it's fantastic that everybody has responded so well to it.
So I know you're preparing to go off to Madagascar. You want to tell us a little bit about the background of the Madagascar program?
Well, it's interesting because I've never been to Madagascar. There's only ever been one event in Madagascar, and that happened in 2012. But there are a lot of people there with knowledge and people that are involved in the peace education program. And also the book is there, and that's been part of book clubs that's been going on in Madagascar. And I was speaking to Prem Rawat in Japan about the tour. And as everyone probably knows, we've gone through Fiji, Australia, New Zealand, to South Korea, to Japan, and now he's in India, and there's going to be several events happening there. And there's other things going on in India that he's dealing with. And then, of course, to travel down to Madagascar and this Africa tour. Thankfully, I managed to get a break from the tour, but in a few days, I'll be heading down to Madagascar, and it's going to take me 2 days to get there from London. I'm very excited to go to this country. I've never been there before, and there's a lot of enthusiasm and excitement about him coming. This event is going to be sponsored by the state governor of one of the states there in Madagascar, and he'll be attending, and there's going to be a minister from the government also attending and represented the Prime Minister. So there's a lot of interesting protocol issues that have to be dealt with, as well as security and obviously the whole logistics of the event itself.
So I think this is the second time that Mr. Rawat has gone to Madagascar, correct, Paul?
Yeah, that's it. 2012. That was the first time that he went, and I didn't make it to that one. But 12 years later, he's going back, and he was really keen when I spoke to him about it. He really wanted to go there, and I was saying, look, you're doing so much don't you want to have a break? Because then you're going on to South Africa, and then you're going to Benin, and then who knows what's going to happen from there? But it isn't going to be the end of the year, Benin, I'm sure. So he was like, no, I want to go to Madagascar. We can do it. Let's do it. So,
And I heard from you earlier that they could only get a hall for 400 people, but they have over 1,000 people interested in coming, which is pretty amazing.
yeah, I mean, actually, it was 1,500 people that wanted to come from Madagascar and from that locality. We've got a problem because we can't get a venue big enough, and so we've only got a venue that's going to take 400 people. There's a lot of media as well coming. We've got at the moment 25 media people registered to come. So yeah, it's going to be really. Unfortunately, we can't get everybody in, but I hope that people will be able to see the video at a later stage and see what goes on there.
And you'll be taking us along behind the scenes. I know you, and also the rest of the WOPG team has offered to help with this, Begonia and Junie. So it should be exciting. So the next stop is Johannesburg, which to me, this is like the most exciting initiative or the most productive initiative that we've been able to be involved in WOPG in years. And Paul, do you want to talk about that, about the 500 people that just received knowledge in South Africa?
Yeah, and over the last year, it's actually close to, I think it's over 600. But it's been one of those interesting environments where South Africa's been an experimental environment in some respects, where the problem is that people are very, very poor. They don't have access to good bandwidth on their phones. So doing peak on time of stay is really not an option for them. And so what they have to do, what we decided to do is to have, when people finish the Peace Education Program, they move on to peak in a classroom. And they're doing peak in a classroom. And this is all being sponsored by Words of Peace Global, facilitated, and then people were then able to receive knowledge. And there's been, as you say, 500 people so far this year. I think there's going to be more, and from last year as well. So it's over 600 new people receiving knowledge, and then we're going to hopefully be able to scale this up and build this out to a much bigger level. So this experiment seems to be working, and Prem Rawat's going to meet with all these new people in Johannesburg on the 30th of November.
That is really exciting. And, I don't want to jinx anything here, but hopefully this is the beginning of the avalanche that we talked about more than 10 years ago, that he talked about. And, maybe many, many people will be receiving knowledge, just hoping. So I know you're going to keep us in touch with Johannesburg. And I know we had to have new facilitators so that these people could receive knowledge. And, I know you're planning on meeting with them, and we're going to hear about it in this behind the scenes campaign. It's going to be very exciting. And what about Benin?
I mean, Benin is one of those places, would you believe, where thousands of people come. And the last time that he was in Benin, I think there were a very significant number, 3,000 or 4,000. But I think the biggest event in Africa has been in Benin, and it was 6,000 people. So we're hoping to beat that record soon, perhaps in South Africa next year. But it's going to be something that I think is very special. The amazing thing for me in Benin is just seeing the way everybody dresses. It's so colorful. It's such an amazing tapestry of beautiful colors of people as they arrive in their finery, their fine clothes. It's wonderful to see. And of course, there's going to be people coming from the north of Benin as well, where a lot of activity has been happening, especially with the prisons and in education. So hopefully it's going to be a very successful event, a big event. And I'm, hoping that, I think it's at the beginning of December, that event.
Wow. So we have a lot to look forward to. And I know that we started doing this behind the scenes campaign in Africa last year, which, by the way, everybody, we had such great results. We covered the whole African tour in that happened in May of 2023. And, of course, there's not much funding there, but Paul and Junie and the whole team of WOPG came and gave us updates, every other day of what was going on. And it was really exciting. To me, it was like almost like I was there. Now I can't wait to someday go to Africa. So anyway, we're really looking forward to hearing from you along the way and hearing what the backstory is. It really helps put everything in context when we get to see the live streams. And, for the supporters here, we have two goals with this. One, and both goals are equally important. One is to keep you guys informed of what's going on and, give context to the whole tour. And the other one is to support the tour. So we're hoping, for some donations to come in through these emails. And we hope that you enjoy what's coming up, because I know Paul has been working on a lot of little plans for what to do with these short videos, and just looking forward to it. Paul?
Yeah, thanks so much, everybody, and really looking forward to getting on the road soon. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, everyone. Talk soon.